Hello and welcome to this week's Snow Report, brought to you by Sauze Online. It is Friday the 27th of December 2019, so the last snow report of 2019. I hope you all had a fantastic Christmas wherever you spent it. Christmas Eve we were down in Moncrons. It was absolutely superb, probably about 200 people down there singing Christmas carols. Bit of vin brûlée was getting handed out, so I did see a few people down there. There was Ian from Preston, Tony and Jane from Huddersfield. Hello to you guys. And the Northern Irish, was it the County Antrim contingent? Was it Clive and they weren't from County Antrim?
County Armagh.
County Armagh. I do apologise. I think it was, but Clive and Colin. I'm right in saying Clive and Colin? Yeah, Clive and Colin. Anyway, looks like you all had a fantastic time down in Moncrons. We did, so happy days. Christmas Eve, apart from the festivities, bit of a strange day on the mountain. We had quite a bit of rain, even up to Sportinia. So really, last week we had strong winds and higher temperatures, which resulted in rain up the mountain. So it's been a tough week for those people who've spent their Christmas over here. They have had a tough week, and we've had lift closures because of the high wind, which is regrettable, but unfortunately not a lot we can do about that. But as I speak to you now, we are in the bowl, so everything is open today. Christmas Day was the last day of the high winds, so Boxing Day, which was yesterday obviously, everything was open, and today, as I say, we're bringing you the snow report from the bowl. So if we just pan around here, we can see the bottom of the bowl here with the chairlifts and the two-man chairlift going up Fraiteve there. I've got some news about Fraiteve which I'll bring you later on in the video, but the snow here is superb. It is really, really nice. The rain did affect the lower slopes from Sportinia down. Still got good coverage, so nothing to worry about. But obviously they say 24 hours is a long time in politics. Well, it's a long time also on the mountain, because conditions can change just like that. And obviously if the rain comes in, if the high wind comes and blows all the top surface snow off, you know, it does obviously affect the slopes. But I've got to say, up high we're okay, lower down we're still okay, but it is hard packed, shall we say. But looking forward to New Year week, so if you're coming out this weekend, you'll be wanting to know what the conditions are going to be like and what the weather's going to be like. Well, it's clearing up now, and I think this is the start of a high pressure and warmer temperatures. So next week we'll be seeing lots of sun, and we'll also be seeing higher than average temperatures for this time of year. So it's going to be a warm end to 2019, but thankfully the wind looks like it's not going to play a factor at all next week. We should have just normal wind conditions, so everything should be open. We should have the bowl open, we should have the link open, we should have Fraiteve open, obviously into San Sicario and Sestriere, that should all be open. So yeah, next week looks like it could be a good one, if not a little bit warm, but nothing to concern yourselves with. We've still got plenty of snow. If you are coming out next week, then there's going to be plenty of madness and parties happening around Sauze. The derby's got the chaps playing, well worth seeing. So the derby, that tends to be the focal point on New Year's Eve. They always throw, oh, we've had a stack. They always throw a pretty good party at the derby, so I would recommend getting over to see the chaps at the derby. I'm sure Miravellinos will be having some. In fact, everybody will be having a party, so wherever you will be. There's normally fireworks at midnight. Everybody piles out of the bars and everything. There's lots of fireworks going off, champagne corks getting popped in the street, so it's just one big. Thought they were closer than they actually were. It's just one big party on New Year's Eve, so I'm sure you'll have an absolutely wonderful time. Okay, we're just on the Colo chairlift now, going up to the top of Fraiteve, where we'll bring you an update on the situation at the top there. And so anyway, yeah, we've got a couple of shout outs as well for Andrew Lewis, who's returning with Elle on, I believe they're coming out this weekend, and then we've got Spenner, Keeley and Colin and Pam. They've asked me to say hello, they're from Manchester. They're coming out on the 12th of January, so we've got a couple of weeks before you guys come out, but that's it. So yeah, we're on this 2-man chairlift now. We'll get to the top of Fraiteve and we'll give you an update on the situation with the runs coming back into Sauze when we get there to top. Here we are on the Fraiteve mountain, and this is the integral link, if you like, in the Via Latia, and all those people who were out last year will know that we had an issue with a tragic accident just down here, which resulted in the mountain being closed, but they have reopened that now. So we're just on the in fact, they're calling it 27 blue, because at the moment from the very top you can't ski down that section which used to be a red, so you've got to come round the blue track which goes back underneath the chairlift, comes out halfway along what was the red run, and now we join this regraded blue. You can see they've put all the netting up down the side here, and then so we're going to carry on down here and then turn left just behind that rock, and then we'll ski back into the bowls. So you do now have an alternative route back into Sauze, as opposed to using either Colo or the 25, I forgot the number of the run, but the 2 black runs, basically Colo and Black 25, are obviously still open, but now we have an alternative to get back into Sauze, which is great news.